Hi folks, yes, I know the lighting's terrible, but doing some stuff, found like loads of old clothes and I'm going through them, stuff that I can still wear and then stuff that I can just flog on Vinted for cheap. So I thought while I'm doing that, have a beer and I might as well record a video, get another Christmas beer sorted. So this is of course, again, going back to the Brewster. I'm sure I was calling them Bruiser. Oh no, yeah, Bruiser. I might have been calling them Brewster the whole time in these past two videos from this box. Because I'm an idiot, that's why. So it's not a double IPA today. It is a Snowball cocktail sour called Cosmic Snowball. Clocking in at 7.6% ABV. And brewed by two behemoths of the sour variety, Pastore and Vault City. Is it Pastore or is it Pastore? I'm not too sure. Let's see, so a Snowball cocktail sour. I've got to say, I don't think I've ever had a Snowball before. I'm not really that big of a spirits cocktail short sort of drinker. Although I have developed a liking to Aperol Spritz, even though it's got, what's that wine called that all the basic bitches have, and wine and peter does not mix. So I drink in very, very small, very, very sporadic volumes. If it's a nice port, I'll have a little bit of a thimble. The best wine I've ever had, of course, was the Friedrichsthal cherry wine, which I did a review of, and very tempted at some point to treat myself, even though they do carry quite a price tag. But you know, sometimes you just got to treat yourself, haven't you? So yeah, Snowball. I'm not too sure what to expect with this. I haven't had like a sour beer for absolutely ages, but I thought I'd break up the hoppiness because I think there's still two more hoppy beers to go, so we'll have them next and then we'll finish on the imperial stout. And as you can see, we've got the vintage ale. Well, I've got two of them, so I'm going to do one review, then probably have one over Christmas. I'm trying to think of other sort of festive beers that I've got, and I don't really think I've got any, to be honest, so we need to get that sorted. But anyway, back to the beer in hand. So I'm interested to try this. A Snowball cocktail sour, fermented with our fresh sour mixed culture and combined on lemons, limes, apples and vanilla. Notes of zingy, zesty citrus, sweet, smooth vanilla, custard and warm spiced apple. Brewed at Pastore. I think I've maybe had one or two beers from them. And I know I need to change that because I've had some really interesting sours, especially like the fruited sours. If it's a fruited sour, I'm more inclined to drink it, as some of you may already know. The tasting notes on that are the same as on the can, even though it'll have been in the description of the Verdant collab, which is, wow, what a beer that was. Where's that gone now? Where's it disappeared to? Oh, there wasn't a description on the can itself. So that was a smooth double IPA collab, punchy and brimful with an explosion of fruit and soft herbal notes, big, velvety and delicious, featuring mosaic, nectaron and ruaka. And after speaking to the good friend Adam from Mersey Beers, who also got this box and tried it, I was right. It was green. He thought it was a lot more harsher than I did. I actually think it worked to the beer's benefit. To be honest though, he had just been out all day at an event at Black Lodge, so having an intense green double IPA after you've had a sesh, probably not the wisest decision. But for me personally, it was just chef's kiss. What I want with a double IPA, really. I say that so many times for so many different reasons. I'm full of shit, basically. But yeah, Craft Diaries once again with the fantastic artwork, keeping that theme alive. Some of the utter trash. So we'll see what we get with this one then. See, I don't know why, when I think of like Snowball, as someone who's not really drank it, I've probably had it in the past. I'm like, for some reason, thinking of like coconut, but obviously not. Using the Clayborough glass, represent a very, very, very local brewery. Shame that I didn't clean the glass properly when I went through all my glasses and cleaned them. But hey ho, it is what it is. Head dissipated straight away as it was pouring in there. And yeah, it's got sort of like really nice cloudy, almost apple juice looking look to it. On camera it looks a lot more brighter and voluptuous and luminous. But to me, like sort of like toffee apple, slightly malty looking as well, a little bit of amber. So we'll see what we get with this one on the nose. Oof. Well, you're getting that fermented culture straight away. A little bit of like a slight bruised apple. Very subtle though. Definitely getting that vanilla. The vanilla is really strong on the nose for me. It smells like I'd expect a cocktail to smell like. I'm almost getting like a big hit of passion fruit as well with this. Interesting. I mean, for my nose, it's smelling very sickly sweet already. But yeah, that fermented, yeasty, wild culture element to it. As you can tell that I hardly drink sours. I mean, I'm terrible at describing beers that I drink a lot. But here, mixed culture. Interesting. So we'll see how this goes. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. And if I'm just going to preface this, if I don't like it, doesn't mean it's a bad beer. That's all I'm going to say. Cheers. Oof. Oh, God. That's very tangy and very acidic as well. Oh, it's like proper... Not those like sour sweets that are designed to like test, you know, your tolerance. Really, really zingy. Like really nice sour sweet character on the back end. Like sour jellies. It's straight there. I mean, people will be drinking this and going, it's not that tangy, it's not that sour. Bear in mind, sour beers, I don't drink them anywhere near as much as I probably should do. You can feel the acidity on the back end. That is a big, bold, flavoursome sour beer. And it delivers on the sourness as well. It's definitely a vanilla flavour coming through. Sort of like dulls down the harshness that I sometimes get from like mixed fermented beers. Softens it, makes it a little bit more, and I mean this very slightly more rounded. But you're getting a big hit of lemon, big hit of lime, as you would expect. It's that I do find limes have a lot more tanginess to them. But it's got more of like the flavour of a lemon, the tang of a lime. And it sounds like, oh God. That's going to repeat on me. That sounded like a shit Simon Garfunkel lyric. Simon Garfunkel, did I call him? Paul Simon, you fucking knob. Simon Garfunkel. You're getting the apple in there. And I think that blends really nicely with the mixed firm aspect. Oh, it's going to be a struggle, this. It really, really is. It's a very abrasive, in-your-face sour beer. Again, people go, what are you talking about? It's mild. To me, I'm not a big fan. That's just preference coming in. Nothing to do with quality at all. It's just not satisfying me. It's giving me like an aftertaste and a residual feeling. It just doesn't die down. So that first sip was knocked my socks off. Gets a little bit more palatable. But yeah, do you know what? It showcases what those two breweries do very, very well. And I could imagine a lot of people will probably find this the best beer out of the box. To me, though, and for me, I should say, I'll probably have a few more sips of this and I won't drink anymore. But then that feels like sacrilege. Do you know what I mean? Like disrespectful. I'm just not the biggest fan of these sorts of beers. But if you want a big citrusy sour beer, then this is one for you. I have vanilla apple citrusing. Not to my taste. But again, doesn't mean I think it's a bad beer. Far from it. Far from it. So, yeah, I'll probably drink a little bit more. I don't think I'll do the whole can now. If you have tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Recommendations from both breweries. Some of the imperial stouts I've had from Vault City have been just excellent. Absolutely excellent. But this is what they do really, really well, as do Pastore, who are, you know, they are a sour brewery fundamentally. And yeah, it's showing me that I should do a lot more sour beers on the channel. Because I probably appreciate it more if I've been drinking, you know, sour beers a little bit more regularly. So yeah, I mean, the two breweries that I will be definitely getting beers from. But yeah, a 440ml can. I'm not usually one who subscribes to, oh, this is a sharer beer, but unless you've got your Rennies at hand, because it is really acidic and it's attacking the back of my throat. Reminds me of band camp. You can taste it on your lips. To some, that would be amazing. To some, that's going to be absolutely awful. To me, it's just not my thing. But very well brewed. And it packs so much flavour and character. So like I said, if you tried it, let me know what your thoughts, opinions are. What's some of your favourite breweries from both Pastore and Vault City? God, I can feel it now. I'll be struggling to sleep tonight. I've not even had any food, so it's on a kind of an empty stomach as well, which doesn't bode well, especially considering I want to try and get another review done tonight. But it is Wednesday tomorrow, so, you know, midweek. Even though I'm working Monday through Friday this week, when I usually have Thursdays off and then do a Sunday. But you didn't need to know that. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Very, very unique. Packs a punch. And if that's your thing, I think you're going to absolutely adore it. You really, really are. So yeah, go check out both breweries. Go check out Brewser. Also go check out the Craft Diaries. Links in the description. And yeah, have you been enjoying this box? If you've got it, let me know. Comments down below. And yeah, it's going to be another double IPA from this box, I think. Anyway, cheers for watching. You all take care, stay safe, and I shall hopefully see you next time. Take care, guys. Didn't get preachy in this one.